Hello, my mathematicians. This is Miss Foster with Math in Focus, 4th grade. Lesson 13-2, Part 1, Perimeter and Area of Rectangles and Squares. In Lesson 13-1, you had a lot of practice finding area using the dimensions of rectangles and squares, and estimating area based on square units that were printed underneath the shape for you. So once you understand those dimensions, the next challenge is, can you get a lot more flexible with them? And can you use the relationship between them to find information you're missing? That's some of what we're going to be doing today. So here we have a rectangle with some children in it. The perimeter of the rectangle is 28 yards. Its length is 8 yards. Find its width. So here we have to really show that we understand perimeter. Let's go back to our original learning on this. To find perimeter, you just measure, whoa, that's not what I wanted. Let me try that again. You just measure the sides all the way around. That's how much, and then you add them all together, and that's the perimeter. So we know that if I start here, right here on this corner, and I go all the way around, it's going to be 28 yards. But there are 4 sides. They suggest that you divide it in 2. So you've got the amount of this side and this side, and then you've also got another amount for this side and that side. Okay, so 28 divided by 2, well, 14 plus 14 equals 28. So I'm going to say that that is 14 yards. Now, we know that, let's just think about these 2 blue dimensions over here. We know that this side is 8, but we don't know what this is. We do know that 8 plus whatever the width is will equal 14 yards. So then I could turn that around as an addition and subtraction fact family and say that the width will be 14 yards, take away 8. Because if all this blue right here were set into one long line, and we took away the 8 that we know, whatever is left is what the width will be, and that will be 6. So this is taking your understanding of perimeter and area and measurement to a whole other level. Whoa, get ready to think. Here is another example that is a little more abstract. The perimeter of a rectangular pool is 32 yards. Its width is 5 yards. Here's the width right here. Find the length of the pool. So I need to remember, I'm looking at only these outside edges. If I cut them all out and laid them end to end, the whole line would go from 0 to 32. Now, how do I want to approach this? They told me last time that first I should cut it in half, and then I should take away the part of the half that I know. Let's try that. So half of 32, 32 divided by 2, that would equal 16. So that means that it'll be 16 on one side and 16 on the other. So this is like saying, okay, I know that all of this is 16. But now what I also know is this right here is 5. So if I cut that 5 part off, whatever's left will be the length right here. So 16 minus 5 is 11. But I have to be honest with you. When I was first thinking about this problem as I was speaking to you, I actually wanted to think about something a little bit differently. If this bar model right here is 32 yards long, I know right away that this length and this width right here, both of these widths will add up to 10. So then what if I cut the 10 off and divided that by 2? Well, if I cut the 10 off, 32 minus 10 will be 22. And if I cut 22 in half, 22 divided by 10 is 11. So there's more than one way to get at the answer, and you are welcome to be as creative as you like, just like I am. The more creative you are, sometimes the harder your thinking is, but sometimes also you can make the math a little easier for yourself, and it really pushes you into thinking with deep understanding. So let's try this one right here. The perimeter of a square gymnasium is 36 yards. Find the length of one side of the gymnasium. This also calls on us to remember the special quality of squares is that they are rhombuses, which means all of their sides are equal. So that means that this side is equal to this side is equal to this side is equal to this side. And I think I could do that by thinking 36 divided by 4. Now I'm going to show you another special trick that I do. I notice that 36, if I treated those digits as literal numbers, 3 plus 6 equals 9. And for me, my 9 trick is knowing that I take whatever factor I'm multiplying by 9, I subtract 1, and that's the 10 place. If I was going backwards, 3 in the tens place plus 1 equals 4, so right there, that's 9. Oh my goodness, we're practicing our addition, our subtraction, our multiplication, our division, our understanding of perimeter, and our understanding of area. So much fun to be had. Figuring out perimeter or sides of angles, rectangles, and squares based on just the perimeter and maybe one side length. Wow! So much. You've got pages 139 to 142 to play with and to really have fun with this. Hey guys, thank you so much for playing with me. I love playing math with you. If you get lost or stuck, go ahead and rewatch this video, or visit me at office hours if we're still in the school year, or come and see me during my summer office hours, or have your parents send me an email. I will once a week be trying to get in contact with people to see if you want help with this, because you're deciding to be a math extension student, and I think that's awesome. You all should be. Thanks for playing math with me, you guys. Bye-bye for now.